The iLLANOiZE app is available now on Apple and Google Play Store. Download the app, get the latest news, stream our podcasts, watch interviews, and listen to iLLANOiZE Radio live. Download the app right now.
This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot. Going down right now.
As we always do at this time, we bring you guys some of the illest guests from around the city and globe. And today we got my homie Sprado in the building.
Hey. Look, man, you just made the history books, man. I don't think nobody's been in here 3 times.
You know, he's in the history books.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's your third time.
Yeah, you alongside Taco.
All 3 of them finna be dope. Well, the third one finna be dope, too. You know?
So you've been here since we was from
right.
the bottom.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah, also it was with me when I was in the bottom.
That's the great thing.
Started,
that's the great thing about having you here, man. Just was like, man, Biko was talking like, yo, bro, like we watched him, like it's like a little brother.
Y'all literally watching me grow, like for real.
Yeah.
Like,
did you? I mean, I personally want to know, did you ever feel like you would get this far?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that
since
fast?
I started, like I ain't think that fast. Like I don't know, like how I'm gonna get there, or like you know what I'm saying, what steps need to be taken to get there. But I know I'm gonna get there. You know,
it was just like,
so yeah, but that's crazy.
I feel like it was more so.
Me and T, we be putting our foot on the gas. You feel me? So
and y'all took off. Y'all man, like but prior before you was with T, it's like you already had the music there, and it's like once you link with T, it's just like. The chemistry, the chemistry was there as well.
Yeah, that's
and you know, I was listening to New Me. I had to go back.
Yeah,
New Me sounds like a whole nother you. Like your voice is deeper. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When did you find your new sound?
I mean, I don't know. I just started experimenting. It was when I went to Jeremiah's crib. You know what I'm saying? I know. I stated that in the last, you know what I'm saying, interview, you feel me? But, like, I went to his crib and found out how to, like, that I could just freestyle on the track and, like, get my flows correct, you know what I'm saying? And then punch in my words to it, you feel me? So that's, once I learned that, I started getting more creative with, like, you know, just letting anything come out, you feel me?
So I'm just curious, because your voice is
deep.
It's so deep right now. Then you listen. I want to rock. I was about to say, do you do that in the studio?
I do all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
How do you prepare your voice for that? Like, do you feel like it's like, you know how like when singers warm up, do you have to do something like that to get your voice to go that high?
Nah, I'll just get in, you know what I'm saying? If it's not the right take, I retake it.
Hey, go crazy.
But I mean, my voice crack, all types of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I mess up. I'm human. You know?
I mean, what's your recording process like, my brother? You know what you saying? If it's not the tone you like it in, and you will redo it. So what's the process like?
Just feeling it. Like, I mean, I know when it's that, you know what I'm saying? When I've done the where I feel like it's right, you know what I'm saying? When I took the right take and that sounds correct to me, then I'm like, okay, that's the one. That's the right take, you know what I'm saying? Until then, I'm going to keep doing it as many times as it takes, you feel me?
Got to get that right.
I'm a perfectionist, bro. It got to sound right. It got to sound how I want it to sound, you know?
Another thing I noticed, too, you don't do many features. What's up with that, man? What's up?
It's not that I don't want to do features. It's just, like, I'm working, you know what I'm saying? I don't really be having time to, like, you know what I'm saying, move here, and do all these features with everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's going to get to a time where I could, you know, knock them out, you feel me? But right now, the space is loaded for me, you know what I'm saying? So I've been focused. And it ain't, and it's so many, it's people that I worked with. I got stuff in my vote, like with local artists out of the state, you know what I'm saying? All types of stuff, bro. So just stay tuned.
He got it in a chamber. Because I'm sure looking, I'm like, man, Sprado don't really do a lot of features. And, you know, with you growing and not doing a lot of features, that show how unique you are.
Yeah. That was a big thing for me, too, bro. It's like, I wanted to come out as, you know what I'm saying, Sprado. You feel me? I ain't really trying to ride nobody coattail, you know what I'm saying? Because if I ride somebody coat wave, then it ain't my, you know what I'm saying, it ain't my wave, you feel me? I'm trying to create my own wave, you feel me?
You have too.
I was about to say, I think you've done a pretty good job at creating your own way because you have some of the latest performances I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Like,
last year at the Wire?
Wire was lit as fuck.
It was
my
crazy,
French,
like,
but yeah.
At the first performance I ever did, I just went out there, like, you know what I'm saying, and just, like, let my energy, you know what I'm saying, speak for itself. You feel me? I practice in the mirror.
I was about to ask, do you rehearse?
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying, before I touch the scene, you know, but, like, I really just, I don't know, bro, it's like, it's me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I get nervous, you know what I'm saying, but I just shake it off. I wouldn't say nervous, it's like
adrenaline rush.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like, shit lit, you feel me? Like, we finna get it cracking, you know what I'm saying? The TV get me even more lit, so I be even more anxious, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I go out there taking my shirt off, all types of stuff.
What's one of the most memorable shows you had so far?
Sprado Live. Because that was our show, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did that. We threw that. That was, you know what I'm saying? I headlined that. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to ask you, too, do you still have flashbacks?
Man, all the videos in my phone, I'll just go back to them and watch them, you know what I'm saying, until Sprado Live 2 coming, and that's coming, you feel me? So be ready for that, you know? But, yeah, like, I always try to relive it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you got to, when you going through the journey, you got to embrace it, you know what I'm saying? Or else, like, what's the point? Once you make it, you made it, and it's like, you got it, but what did you do to get it? You feel me? Like,
what's been
do you know what I'm saying? You got to enjoy the process is basically what I'm saying.
So you just talked about journey. Like, what's been the hardest part of your journey thus far?
Hardest part of my journey? Being patient. You know what I'm saying? Being patient, like, you know what I'm saying? It's something that I had to work on, you feel me? Like, I learned my patience a long time ago though, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's going so fast for me. Like, instead, at first it was like, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to make a hit, go, blow, this, that, you know what I'm saying? Before I even met T, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was feeling. But then I found myself and figured it out, and it was like, you know what I'm saying, it ain't really about that. Like, I'm passionate about music. Like, this is what I want to do. Like, I love this, you know what I'm saying? So when I do it, it's genuine, you feel me? So I ain't really got to, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know where I was going with it. Look, they got me in here drinking this, you feel me? I don't know.
Shout out Blue Vodka.
But
I want to speak on, like, you know, your career has been, you know, taking off at a rate a lot of artists normally would not experience. Does that bring, do that bring any type of fear your way at all? Like, the fast pace growing?
Nah, not
any
at all.
pressure behind it?
Not at all. I mean, it's like, you either gonna rock with me or you not. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit here and be like, oh man, I wonder if they rock with me, you know what I'm saying? Or, oh man, I wonder if he like my music and she like my music. I can't go around thinking about everybody in the room's thoughts or opinions about me, you feel me? Or I'm gonna be stuck in this place. I keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? If you rock with me, you rock with me.
What's a piece of advice that you would give yourself first starting out, like right now? Does that even make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
My advice to someone starting off right now?
No, to you. Like, what advice would you give yourself, like, when you had just started out?
Stay myself and don't change. You feel me? Like, I ain't got to that position that people gotten to where they then switched up and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, or seeing that money where people change and stuff like that. I just know that's not going to be me. You know what I'm saying? And I can't let that be me. That's why I keep my family around me. That's why I keep T around me. You know what I'm saying? People who love me around me to keep me grounded. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So, sure.
I'm not going to get into that topic just yet because I was going to speak on your supporters. We actually going to take a music break, my brother, and we got Mike and Ike off of Bases Loaded. Break down that joint for everybody.
For sure. Well, Bases Loaded, man, I've been working on this for a year now, you know what I'm saying? Me and T, we've been in the studio working, you know what I'm saying, with producers like Oz, Sonic, you know what I'm saying, LV3, Rose. You just got to go check it out, man. It's lit, you know, the Bases is loaded. It's loaded with hits, man, you know what I'm saying? Just go check it out, bro.
Make sure to check out the iLLANOiZE playlist in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
Welcome to iLLANOiZE Radio. It's your boy iLLANOiZE Jones, and y'all can check us out every Saturday right here. Make sure you have that app, iLLANOiZE app. Make sure you go to Apple Store, Google Play Store. You can get that app,
store.
and you could. What you say?
Your granny store.
Your granny store. You can go anywhere. Your neighborhood dope dealer got it. You feel me? You can get this app from anywhere. On no lie. You got the boy Sprado up in here. This blue threw me off. This blue threw me off, and it's hot in here. Like Nelly said,
Blue in a blue cup.
blue in a blue cup.
Hey, and it's crazy how this low key hitting different in a blue cup.
It hit different in the blue cup.
We
gotta get blue cups
from
now.
now.
We gotta drink. It's only right we drink the blue in the blue.
Yeah.
They gonna,
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
no, that's the name of it though.
The name of it is
It's
Blue
blue.
Vodka.
Oh, that's crazy. But I'm saying though, y'all had that on point.
Yeah.
Look.
I mean, hey,
It's marketing.
You enjoy? How you enjoying your drink, my brother?
Hey, that's delicious. You know what I'm saying?
It's
He said delicious.
Look, come on, come on, man.
See?
See?
It's dangerously delicious.
Dangerously delicious. I ain't gonna lie.
Now let's actually jump into Bases Loaded, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why the title, man?
My pops actually came up with that name, you know what I'm saying? And it just fit. Like, the basis is loaded. Like, you know, y'all been watching my journey, you feel me? Like, and where I am and where I came from, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I am now, I'm in that position where the basis is loaded. Like, everybody is watching me up to bat, you know what I'm saying? Like, what he gonna do next, you know what I'm saying? Is he gonna hit that home run? Or what's up?
That grand slam on the
So,
real.
like, that's how people viewing me, you know what I'm saying? So the basis is loaded, and I'm letting the people know I'm finna hit that home run, you know what I'm saying? So
You play baseball? Your pops play baseball?
hey, nah, man, I don't play baseball, bro. But you know what I'm
He
saying?
said that all defensively.
It's a hell of a metaphor, you feel me?
No,
You know
I
what I'm
don't play baseball. That's
But I play baseball, you know what I'm saying? Like little pickup games, you know what I'm saying? What's that?
They
What's
do
that
pickup
one?
games?
Piggy.
Is it Piggy?
I don't know. I don't play baseball.
It is.
Yeah, when you hit it,
You
and
gotta
then somebody
count the back.
Yeah, that's I used to play
that's
that.
the 4th of July
with the
game.
softball, you feel
That's,
me?
yeah, that's the family reunion game.
I could throw a baseball super far though. I could definitely toss
There's
that.
What was your sport? What's your sport? What's your sport?
Basketball, you feel me?
I can see that.
Anybody can see me on this court, you know what I'm saying? You can hit me up in my DMs at Sprado, SPRADO _. You
Are
feel
you
me?
taking all
You
challenges?
can- whatever, all challenges, you know what I'm saying? Kosher, I'm gonna bust Kosher first, you know what I'm saying? Because Kosher be posting this little hooping things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He ain't got it like me.
I
But
think I saw some I saw some clips on your IG of you hooping.
You know what
When
I'm
it like
saying?
a turn
You see me dunk it?
I don't know about all that.
I'll put a video out later. I was fucking.
He can't find it.
No, shout out to Cousin though. I was the only bring him up because we low key got a little feature in the works.
I was about to say, I low key can see you and Kosher doing like music together.
Oh, it's already done.
Yeah,
It's
I can see that sound happening.
yeah, that's my dog, man. The whole team, you know, Sleeves, all of them, bro. Like that shit, they working, bro.
So you got a total of 13 tracks, if I'm not mistaken, on Bases Loaded.
Yes.
Was it was there a specific reason behind why, behind 13 tracks?
No, and what's crazy is like I've been seeing the number 13 so much, like you know what I'm saying, like from my cousin, like getting locked up, getting 13 years, you know what I'm saying, from my listening party being on the 13th, like all this stuff is not planned, you know what I'm saying, like it's just it's a lot of crazy stuff, and I just see it as signs of like, you know what I'm saying, this finna take off, you
I
feel
was about
me?
to say, they say the number 13 lucky, so.
I didn't know that. I just made 13 songs that we was like, these 13 need to go on this project. You feel me?
Was there
like,
any more songs you laid out, or was it?
Oh
just-
yeah, I got a whole vote. But I mean, like it's like when you put a project together, you want to show people versatility. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a whole bunch of slappers that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, break the clubs open, all types of stuff, bro. But I can't give you 13 slappers, you know what I'm saying? Because then you can't, you're going to be in there just doing this the whole time, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I could do much more than that, you feel me? So that's what I tried to do. Well, that's what I did with Bases Loaded.
What was the process like behind recording Bases Loaded?
It wasn't no process. You know what I'm saying? I came up with the name after the tracks. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I listened to the tracks, I chose the tracks, you know what I'm saying? And it was like my pops was like, Bases Loaded. Like the name came to him, you know what I'm saying? And it just rung. It was like, oh, that's it. Like that's what we call it the tape. You know what I'm saying? Even Woody Woodpecker, I say, skipping the bases, I just hit a home and no shit like, you know what I'm saying? And like I made that song before I came up with Bases Loaded. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about loaded bases, skipping bases, hitting home runs and stuff. Like it's just all the line, bro. You know.
I mean, since you mentioned Woody Woodpecker, let's actually get into that.
Oh yeah, play that, man.
Come right back to you.
That's going up on SoundCloud.
Make sure to check out the iLLANOiZE playlist in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist, as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
Welcome back to iLLANOiZE.
Welcome.
You say going up at 5.
We're going live.
Honestly,
y'all, I wish y'all could hear how Biko do us off air. He be going live now.
No, I don't. I sometimes do.
Be ready.
But
You just gotta listen to it.
We
You gotta have one ear on one conversation, but have another ear
and
on
listen
him.
to Biko.
So when you that music fade, you be like, all right, he's finna try to put us on air, cuz.
Sometimes you'll
Sprado
hear
right
the
here
music
want to
fade.
take off his hoodie.
Man, look, bro. I'm ready to take this joint off for real. I'm gonna keep
hey,
this
I
little spicy.
told you, hey, shout out Blue,
That
man.
Blue 42.
Blue in the blue
Now,
cup.
Prior to when we went to break, you were speaking on family.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Go ahead. You be on the same page as me, and it just kind of blew me.
oh, hey, you took you ain't
that
lying.
chemistry.
Hey, now, I mean, no, go ahead, finish it off, Pretty Right.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, like, one thing that I noticed every time we've done an interview with you is how much you bring up your family, and like you even just said, like, my dad helped me. You know, your pops helped you pick out the name. So, like, what really, like, how influential is your family when it actually comes to your music?
They everything. Like
So they be involved, like, start to finish, or you always come with them with a finished product?
start to finish. Like they there, you know what I'm saying? Like I show them my music before I even get it mixed. You
Right.
feel me? Like my mom, her wrist work before I even like sent it out to get it mixed. Like I recorded it in my basement. Like I had a whole different verse to it. Like it was flipped around and everything. And my mama was listening to it like, that's a hit. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Rah-Rah.
You know what I'm saying? Rah-Rah don't hit.
She
Rah-Rah
be
don't
love.
hit. You know what I'm saying?
Love.
Hey, go follow Rah-Rah, man. Rah-Rah 40, you know what I'm saying? On
Yeah, she be
Instagram. That's
turned.
my dude.
Mom's turn.
Yeah, hey.
Mama's
Mom's
Sprado
turn.
be turned.
Go follow my pops too at Al Awesome, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's Pops.
They be cute as hell on Instagram, bro.
I know they was on their anniversary and shit.
Yeah.
Like big
Kicking it,
time
bro.
kid on that little doc acting and shit.
She was a magic trick.
Yeah. They be up, bro.
Hey.
They set her right up, bro. But yeah, they was living their best life out there.
They was super piped up,
Yeah.
man.
No, I love my peoples, man. Like they like who I am today sitting in front of you wouldn't be without them. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that, like what I can tell you and how I could talk to you about this stuff is because of my pops and my moms chopping it up with me, and you know what I'm saying? Like keeping me in tune with what's going on, and like just really like teaching me what they done already been through, so I don't got to go through that. You know what I'm saying? So
do they have a music background?
Pops, huh?
Do they have a music background or?
Oh yeah, my pops used to do music, man. Like when I was like, I want to say like 6, 7, around that age. You know what I'm saying? But he had a stew in the crib. You know what I'm saying? And he was a producer, manager. He used to write the rhymes, all types of stuff for his clique, Mind Spray, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And like they used to be in the stew all night. He used to work in the morning, go to the stew all night, like every single day. You know what I'm saying? For like, you know what I'm saying, a minute. And I used to just sit there and watch them. Like, and it's like they used to not let me into the stew because they'd be smoking and drinking. You know what I'm saying? And like rapping about BS. You feel me? So he didn't want me to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? So I used to sit outside the door and just, you know, listen to it. You feel me? Like, damn, like,
I
you
want to
know.
go in there.
So listen,
Yeah, like I want to go in there. And every time my dad left out for work in the morning, he used to lock the door. You know what I'm saying, to it, so I won't go in there. But I found out how to get in there. You know what I'm saying? And I just put the headphones on and act like I'm rapping. And I don't know how to turn the stuff on. I'm 6 years old, bro. I don't know how to turn it on or nothing, but it just felt comfortable. You feel me?
That's so cute.
It's
I kind
in
of
your
just
blood,
vision
bro.
a little Sprado in my head.
And like I lost it. Started playing basketball, you feel me? Wasn't interested in music for a while, and it just came back around. You know
What's
what I'm
meant to
saying?
be will always be.
Yeah.
It'll always happen for you.
That's a dope story. You should start off a music video like
I was about to say with a little Sprado with some headphones on.
breaking into the house studio, home
I
studio
literally
with like a
just
studio.
envision
Don't mean to be rude. I'm doing it.
For real.
And then just have them in there, and then just flipping it, just grow up. Sprado was just in there.
For real though.
The super studio.
Hey, hold on, wait.
That'd be
we
the
could
song
use that
for it.
idea for real.
That'll go because
That'll
it's
be the
so
song.
genuine.
Hey, that's why I started spitting
Hey,
lyrics.
hey,
to
when
the
y'all
song.
see it, y'all go get the credits. You feel me? If you go out
I just
there,
want to be in
like,
a video. I just want to be there.
Jones say that every time.
I just want to be
That's
there.
everybody.
I'm trying to get my Puff Daddy cameo in. You
man.
feel me?
What's your biggest, what's your dream, man? Like when it comes to, I guess 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what dream do you want to accomplish?
I want to inspire. You know what I'm saying? Show people you could do it. You feel me? Like whatever it is that you are supposed to do, tune into it. You feel me? Like find it. You know what I'm saying? I say take that journey, bro. Like and really find yourself and really figure out what is it that I'm meant to be doing on this earth. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's music. Like I know that I'm supposed to speak through my music, speak through my interviews, and speak through my, you know what I'm saying, whatever platform I get to, you know what I'm saying, encourage, inspire, and educate whoever I can, you feel me? So that's my plan with this, bro. You know what I'm saying? In a few years, you're going to really see it.
I mean,
I was
I've
about to say.
not just me, a lot of people.
Yeah, man, everybody, worldwide, man, for real.
Like we've seen it, man. And
Yeah.
I know I can personally say I've seen it. I remember when you first came here.
Yeah.
And to see your transition till now, it's like, damn, bro,
sure.
you matured and grew up.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's like watching your little brother just turn into a grown man.
Hey, that's why I'll be excited every time I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, y'all see me out here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a little brother, like really going crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We be watching. I be proud, bro. Like
Yeah, but
seeing you on the stage, I be like,
You gotta think, like, I see, like, who I put myself around. Like, I see y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody working, you feel me? Like, I can't just watch everybody work and then stay complacent, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It made me want to work too, you feel me? So, like, the fact that y'all grinding and doing this is like, we not doing, you know what I'm saying, the same thing. Like, I'm an artist, y'all, you know what I'm saying, interviews, you know what I'm saying, doing interviews and stuff like that, but like y'all grinding and y'all making this work, bro. Like this is hard. I'm looking at this background. I'm like, bro, like y'all going crazy, bro. Like,
appreciate it.
Thanks.
nah, but
But
that's
you
not-
going crazy,
Right,
man.
you going
appreciate it.
crazy.
You work with Jeremiah, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I was just thinking about that in the crib. Like, like y'all gotta think. Like, people look at me and don't understand. I'm human, bro. Like, I'm in the crib, like laying in the bed, like looking at the song "American Dream," bro. Like, just looking at it, like, I got a song out with Jeremiah, bro. Like, I ain't never, you just feel me?
And it's like,
This birthday season.
You grew up listening to Jeremiah, so I know that's
listening to
probably
this man.
different.
I'm a
Like,
soldier.
he
I'm
was-
a star. You see that? Like, I want a song. I got a song with birthdays. It's your birthday, so you know.
Hey, even Ray drops.
Look, right.
Hey, what's
Name
crazy?
drops,
What's
boy.
crazy is people don't know how many of these kids out here is really born off this nigga Jeremiah.
Birthday sex club playing every day.
Like for real, bro.
Birthday sex is like seems like she ready. That's
Bro,
right up.
like took over the radio, you know what I'm saying? Like and back when like it wasn't no streaming,
Right.
It wasn't no like Spotify.
It was really by this
SoundCloud,
album.
Apple, like, bro, really, they
social
like,
media was
like
really-
homie,
Yeah.
like Jay really held down the city for a long time outside
Facts.
the city.
Oh,
Facts.
right.
Outside the city.
And on top of that, he even helped put artists in the
City
city
on.
on.
You feel me?
Like, look at how he helped boost Tink career, Dreezy career. Like,
I feel like he don't get credit for that. Like nobody has that conversation, and I'm so glad that y'all just
Think
said
about
that
the
because
songs he
I was
done
talking
with, like-
about this with my friend the other day. Like Jeremiah didn't put a lot of people in the
a
city
lot
on.
of people on like.
He put a lot of
Like
people
Sha-
on.
the
Shahuba.
song that they
Right.
did,
Can't
you
forget
did, you know what I'm
Shahuba.
saying? Like that's my dog too. Like me and we got shoes clean now too with London on the track.
Shy is
you know
very Shy Hoover underrated.
Yeah.
He's very.
We gonna bring
Yeah.
Shy.
He a dog.
We bringing Shy.
He's a dog.
I remember when I first met him, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He was showing me his music. I'm like, like for you just sitting on gems, bro, in here, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, we gotta work, bro.
I mean, you around some good.
I was about to say, can we?
Motivation,
Right.
And now you understand where I'm at, why I'm here. You feel me? Because I decide to put myself around those type of people. You feel me? Like I put myself in those rooms. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put myself in a room where I know that I'm gonna fail.
Amen. Did y'all hear that? Please.
Go crazy.
So yeah.
Jones, run that back in the edit so they can hear it again. Okay, I got one more question because we talking about like being in certain places. Like, shout out to your movie placement.
Oh yeah, that's
Like-
crazy.
I couldn't forget.
Look,
I was like, when I was watching, I'm that Sprado. I'm like, I know him. I know him.
brother.
In a movie.
Pause. And I say this.
I'm like, that's right. I'm that Sprado. Was not expecting it at all. Was watching the movie,
Look,
just
I'm like,
casually
somebody told me to
saw
watch this damn
Sprado.
movie. I'm
Right.
watching
Somebody
shit.
told me to watch the movie, and here I see Sprado.
Like no kid.
I'm like, I'm waiting for talking for this. Like, bro, got to talk. Look,
Well, he did. He spit.
I thought I'm like, shit.
You need a role.
He need a role. Like he should have been the best friend of the rest. You know what I'm saying? Yo, next time y'all put him in the movie, y'all better give my man a script.
Period.
Period.
Oh, man,
There's gonna be some dreadheads in the lobby.
You feel me? Like,
Can we possibly see you in any more movies?
yeah, I mean, I low key just came from the shop. You know what I'm saying? They got me in fruit scenes.
okay, on the shot, okay.
Yeah, I was a gangster.
Okay.
Oh.
I ain't say
Did you
nothing.
use your deep voice?
But I gave them a look. You feel me?
Use your deep voice.
In my head, I did. You know, they ain't give me
You
the
gotta
word.
stack it. Or you gotta stack it or something. Do something that you know, like.
In my head, I was like, look, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But go watch that. You feel me? Season 2. You know what I'm saying?
You're funny.
But now, you know, the crazy thing about beats though is like I came there to be an extra. You know what I'm saying? Like when I recorded beats, like I think I had just dropped wristwork. Like I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even at 21K on Instagram or nothing. I think I had like
a long time
ago, right? I'm like,
I shot it a minute ago. Like my homie,
Still a classic.
my homie L Peasy, you know what I'm saying, with ATS Records. You feel me? Right now he working with Happy Birthday Calvin and everything. Yeah, he threw me the lob. You know what I'm saying like, oh, they shooting beats. You know what I'm saying? Slide through. You might have the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, upgrade and be a rapper in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up, you know, as an extra. And they just picked me out the group and was like, you know, you look like a rapper. You feel me? And then they pointed at somebody else. They like, you look like a rapper too. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all rap? We like, yeah. He pointed at the other dude. He was like, all right, go. And the dude froze. And then I used to want to live dangerous, running tracks around your block, get this clean state. And they just got to like 10 up. And it was like, oh, that's it. And they ain't even let me finish like the verse. I was finna keep going, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even let me finish it, bro. They was like, you it.
Wow.
And
Go crazy.
right. And I had to open the scene up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is my first time in the movie. You know, you gotta shoot the same scene like 20 times, bro. So I record
angles.
like imagine how many times I rap that one part, bro. Like
You thought you was like, this is a movie. I'm on.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm
The
just,
bootleg version.
I'm steady. I used to want to live dangerous, and they just steady bobbing their head to it every time. But
Oh, hey, look like you definitely made some connections there. What you want to say,
Oh,
Joe?
yeah.
Like, how was that experience?
it was crazy. You know, Dave East was there. You
That's
know
my
what I'm saying?
husband. Oh my God.
Like it was like Dreezy was there. I'm just rapping in
that's
front
my
of them.
best
You
friend
feel
right
me? It's
here.
like, and this is before like I was reaching my peak of meeting those type of people. You feel
So
me?
now it's like already in their mind. They know who you are.
So for me it was like, damn, like this is a crazy opportunity. Like I'm really showing who I am for these people. Like I know this is a shoot, but Dave East know who Sprado is now. Like you know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
He don't know who I am, but he didn't see my face. You
he
feel me?
familiar with
so you know what I'm saying?
So when your
Dreezy
video
seen
come
my
across
face.
YouTube, he gonna be like, "I know Shorty."
Yeah. What's crazy is I went to school with Dreezy. You know what I'm saying? We went to McKinley and South Island together, man. She was a grade above me. You feel me?
Shout out to Drees.
Slight.
Shout out Big Drees.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Kelly got some styles, huh?
Man. Homewood. What is that? Richmond?
HF?
Yeah, there we go.
It's a lot of people that have made it that came up out of HF.
Yeah.
Brooks, just because I came up out of there.
You feel me? My sister went to Brooks.
Hey, shout out to her.
See?
Yeah, so I know you smart then.
Yeah.
See, you know what I'm saying?
Be at your
That's
shoulders.
a smart.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like,
She
I know she looks so Whoa. College degree. Where's yours?
Hey.
Ooh.
What's going down when you say that?
Because
Like it's like
God's
tone
trying
it
to
down.
humble me.
Like
Right,
God,
God is
God
like,
put your seat
bring it
down,
down.
turn it down.
Bring
Made
it down.
a point with that one.
Break it down.
Look, hey, you got me beat because I definitely left college in the first.
Look, first
What?
semester. I did one semester. Like, yeah, this ain't for me.
Look, I got my refund. Just like that's all I needed. I need this 1,200. That's it. I'm
Like,
gone.
yeah, low key.
Look,
That's
back to the
crazy.
trap I go.
I used to have conversations with people in college, like, I used to, because all my friends, bro, was like, they used to be ditching and all types of stuff, bro. Like, I'd be like, man, what's your point? Come in here, bro. He like, man, I'm trying to get this refund check. I'm like, damn. Shit,
I remember the first time.
that serious,
Look,
bro.
bro, somebody came in.
Check.
One of the homies who came in, like, I got all this. I was like, where you get some money from? Oh, they got refund checks at school. So I went to go sign up.
Line
fall
out the
semester.
hallway, bro.
Fall semester. Signed up. Sign me up.
Man. I mean, you know, we got another joint from you, but before we get
yeah.
into this joint, man, so this is a tough joint. Matter of fact, I've been waiting for this record for quite some time. You gave us, you actually presented us this record. 2 years ago, a year ago? I ain't gonna say the time. I'm just gonna say you presented us this record. We've been sitting on it, waiting. We
Hold on.
finally.
You told us we
finally
couldn't
got
play
it.
no records until we hit the wait.
Look,
Just know we got it, man.
We was
got it
sitting
now.
on
We
the
got the
gym.
green light.
You've been preaching platinum
Man.
for quite
Still
some time.
preaching.
Yes.
You feel me?
So break down the record. Also let people know where they can find you on social media and let them know where they can cop bases is loaded.
Okay, for sure. We going with I8, you know what I'm saying? This right here is featuring American Dream. We going with American Dream.
I'm sure like who gonna tell him?
Look, hey,
I'm like, that's what I ain't don't drop.
you feel me? I'm trying to look at the highlight. You feel me?
We gonna come in here looking like
I'm
Bruce Lee.
I'm like, okay, so look, American Dream, you know what I'm saying? This is special, you know what I'm
You
saying?
driving, okay? You driving, okay?
Hey, American Dream, you feel me? This was special. This was my dog Jeremiah, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot was put into this record. OZ produced it, you feel me? It's going platinum, period.